You remember earlier we were talking about the unwritten rules? You remember that? And you remember how I said the unwritten rules are dumb? Like the unwritten rules are like they should never be brought up. And I used the example of the Saints, quote unquote, so-called running up the score when really, if you want them not to run up the score, just stop them. So you all remember 2 weeks ago when Jamal Murray, the guard for the Denver Nuggets, was going for 50 points. He had 48, and he shot a three-pointer at the end of the game. I mean, shot a three-pointer, and Kyrie Irving and Marcus Morris, players for the Boston Celtics, got mad at him. Kyrie threw the ball into the stands, saying that that's unprofessional. He shouldn't have tried to go for 50. You remember when Marcus Morris, power forward for the Boston Celtics, said that was unprofessional. The kid is young, he'll learn. How the unwritten rule is you're already beating us. Why are you trying to go for 50 points? Let me show you the hypocrisy in sports. Let me show you the hypocrisy in sports. Let me show you the hypocrisy. Let me prove to you the hypocrisy in the NBA and their version of the unwritten rules. Kyrie, I need you to listen for a second. Come close. Get out of your Earth is Flat book by Scientology. Get out of that. And I need you to pull yourself close to whatever listening device you listen to Big Sarge on. Kyrie, you said Jamal Murray was wrong because he had 48 points and he was trying to go for 50 and he shot a three-pointer. And that's not what you're supposed to do in basketball. Be professional. That's what you said, Kyrie. You told a young man he needs to be professional. If I'm not mistaken, there's one LeBron James who just hit 51 points against his former team, the Miami Heat, the other night, right? LeBron James hit 51 points, right? Right? Everybody watched that, right? LeBron James hit 51 points the other night. He's had 44, 22, and 51. LeBron James hit 51 points. Kyrie, come close now. Come close. I need you to hear this. As the shot clock was winding down, and LeBron James had already looked over to Lance Stephenson, and Lance Stephenson said that I bet you can't drain a three to hit I bet you can't drain a three to end the game. LeBron had 48 points at that point. Hey Kyrie, guess what LeBron did? So instead of doing your unwritten rule thing and just letting the time run out, instead of doing that unwritten rule thing that you talked about, Kyrie, the one you said Jamal Murray was unprofessional about, instead of doing that, LeBron shot a three, and he hit it. And he had 51 points. With the game already in hand. They had already beaten the Miami Heat. But LeBron shot a three-pointer. So why ain't nobody said nothing about that? Why haven't I heard anything about that, Kyrie? How come nobody else is coming out bashing LeBron James like you all did Jamal Murray? How come I haven't heard you say anything, Kyrie? Oh, that's because it wasn't against me. No, you said the unwritten rule in the NBA. Is LeBron not part of the NBA? Why aren't you saying anything to him, Kyrie? LeBron did the exact same thing. Time was winding down. All he had to do was take the shot clock violation. LeBron James shot a three, and he hit it. A deep three. Based off of what? A bet. So how come it's okay for LeBron James's teammates to say that, hey man, go ahead, get that 50 spot. But Jamal Murray can't do it, Kyrie. Because see, I just want you to stay consistent. Keep that same energy, Kyrie. Marcus Morris, keep that same energy. How come it's okay for LeBron to do it? How come it's okay for LeBron to do it, but it's not okay for Jamal Murray to do it? I didn't see any Miami Heat players throwing the ball into the stands. I didn't hear any comments by any Miami Heat players coming out saying LeBron shouldn't have took the shot. They didn't say anything. They just moved on. So why don't you tell us what it was really about, Kyrie? The fact that you got 48 points put up on you. He put 48 up on you. You weren't playing good defense. That's what you were really mad about. Instead of this unwritten rule. This unwritten rule when the game is in hand that the opposing team shouldn't take a shot. What did I say on last week? I don't care. Keep shooting. If I'm the coach, I'm going to be just like Sean Payton. Keep scoring. You get paid to score. Do your job. If you don't want to do your job, sit over here. I'll put somebody in who does. And you're not going to say anything, right? Which goes to my other point that I made about the whole Ed Oliver, Major Applewhite situation. I told you, stars get preferential treatment. Ain't nobody going to come out and tell LeBron James nothing about shooting that three. He's a star. He is the NBA. Ain't nobody going to tell LeBron James nothing. Stars get preferential treatment. And Kyrie, I'm going to call you and Marcus Morris, your teammate, you're hypocrites. You owe Jamal Murray an apology. Because if you're not going to say anything to LeBron, then don't say anything to Jamal Murray about trying to get a 50 spot. Sports Talk with Big Sarge right here on the legendary KWalk, and y'all new 92.3 FM. When I come back, I'll tell you all, hey man, calm down. The Warriors are going to be okay. We'll be back.